Nothing unusual yet. But now I've got something. Come on, big part. We got a little snake trapping to do.
Say this Texas motorcycle gang murdered a federal judge. People are always scared of something they don't understand, and they don't understand us, so they're scared.
Now, viruses are peculiar in that outside they are inert, but when placed within certain living cells, they can spring into action and multiply many, many hundreds and thousands of folds over. If this virus were placed inside a living cell such as this, it's able to divert all of that machinery that you see in there and make many, many more of these little virus particles. Another peculiarity of viruses is that some of them can be obtained in crystalline form. And if you would slice a crystal of poliomyelitis virus and look at it by means of the electron microscope, this is what you would see. There's another class of viruses, bacterial viruses. And here on the floor we have a drawing of one of these viruses that attacks germs. And still a third great class of viruses is the plant viruses. Here's a model of tobacco mosaic virus enlarged to about 65 million times. This cell
represent the intervals between contractions. That is, the periods the muscles are relaxed. Note that neither the plateaus nor the peaks show any uniform pattern. And as time passes, the contractions in false labor show no tendency to increase in frequency, duration, or intensity, and may, after a few hours, cease completely.
Recently released CIA documents refer to the feasibility of remote control of animals, and that special investigations will be conducted toward the application of selected elements of these techniques to man. Other areas were examined through the 60s and 70s. Brain surgery, psychosurgery, creation of amnesia, parapsychology, manipulation of genes.
Turn around.
structures that are currently threatened.
Where am I?
And so the
Who gets a roommate? Hi. In a Barney Miller special.
I'm a prisoner of my biological urges.
Sorry to hear that. Then authorities say this. America is adapting to the shape of things to come. Triumph TR7 with 5-speed transmission or optional automatic. Wide steel belted radials, front disc brakes, front end spoiler, rack and pinion steering. Triumph TR7. No other sports car looks like it. No other sports car drives like it. Triumph TR7. The shape.
Alta forte, locutor in Bertrand's form. Dante Alighieri put this man in hell because he was a stirrer up of strife. Judge ye, have I dug him up again?
That was full of it. He's got the snake, the rat running in the ring. Snake rat is going berserk. He came out last week with the rat. He's left that thing again. He's gonna get it left. Get the shot. Oh,
The American Express card can take you to a place that's white and beautiful. A place where there are angels and where the people have wings to fly with. Lake Tahoe. You don't have to be perfect to go there. But with the American Express card, you'll always be ready.
structures that are currently threatened.
Where am I?
And so the
"60 men all lost at sea, all of them drunk except for me. 'Twas I who had to face the storm with nothing in sight to keep me warm. Yo ho ho ho, over the raging sea we go. Yo ho ho ho, wherever the four winds blow. Hey!